He was cute. Come on, y'all. Y'all want me to lie? I can't do it. This is why y'all hopping in the bed with these guys that you don't know, making life, bringing life into broken, fucked up situations, then blaming it on all the black men. This is why.
And thinking like, is this real? Like, I was questioning it, and it turns out.
And again, y'all, that goes back to that divine feminine intuition, that discernment. It was telling you, girl, this is game. But what do we do every time? Shut up. I don't want to hear that. Because he's just so sexy, though. And he's just so cute, though. And we vibing, though. Shut up, divine intuition. I want that dick, though. And y'all make such poor choices time after time after time after time that you genuinely have guys out here like, bitches, y'all ain't got no damn intuition. That shit false. That shit fake. It's made up. Women do not have divine intuition. If y'all did, y'all wouldn't be in half the shit y'all be in. Yes, we do. We do got it. The question is the bitch listening? What's funny, y'all? What is funny? Because there's nothing but real talk that I'm spitting. What Lorenzo say? Thank you, Zeta. It says, exactly, sis. Pookie's get it after one night, but us more established men gotta take her on like 15 dates, then want to come back after being a used throwaway. And I got into that, the reason why that is in the previous dope discussion. I don't know if y'all remember, so I'm gonna refresh y'all memory. The reason why the Smokies, okay, the low vibrational guys out here, the reason why they don't have to work as hard as the good quality men is because a lot of these chicks out here, they are trying to convince themselves to like you, to be with you, to give it up to you. And in their minds, it's like, well, if he does this, then I feel better about it. And if he does that, then I'll feel better about it. And if he does this, then, yeah, maybe. That's the reason why y'all have to jump through all these hoops and loops. I hope y'all following me. So, for example, let me put it like this and put it plain to y'all. Thank you, John Till. It says, what she wants to say is, he just long stroked me. He long dipped me like, That's all it was. Translation, he long dipped me like, Or his vibe gave off the energy of he could long dip me like, You know what I mean? That's what it was. But AKA love bomb. Bitch, please. But let me give y'all an example, because a lot of y'all can be confused, like, why is it that when it comes to the guys who don't have their best interests at heart and the guys who don't like them like that, why is it that they don't have to do much? But I, as a good quality brother, got to do the most? Because she don't like you like that. So you have to jump through this hoop, this loop, do a backflip, do a split. You got to do all that shit. And then that would maybe sort of convince me to go ahead and give you a chance. I would feel better about giving you a chance, knowing that even though I did not like you, you did all this for me, though. So they're trying to justify the qualifier. Does that make sense? Let me try to put it in a way to where maybe men could really get the message. Let's say you have a bad chick, right? She bad in the motherfucker. You want her real bad. Titties nice, ass fat, like all of that. No waist. It's like she that deal. You like that. But then you had this chick over here. She ain't all of that. She cool. Conversation not even there for real. But I mean, like she a cool girl though. But I really want to fuck her. And I feel like maybe I could fuck her, but I don't know, because she ain't bad like that. If my homeboys know that I was knocking her down, they'll be like, man, what the fuck is you doing? Why you with her? This bitch boring, bland. She ain't got no motion, no conversation. Like, I mean, she's like she cool, but you know, what the fuck you knocking her down for? But if you can say to your homeboys, like, well, I mean, she be cooking for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she be giving me back rubs, foot massages. They'll be like, oh, okay, well, I see why you would do that. Okay, well, I guess. Also, you're trying to convince yourself, like, you know what? I don't like her, but I mean, she do cook. She rub my feet. Okay, I don't want to be with her like that. So let me try to put her through one more test to see if it's like, okay, I might as well. Give me some head. You know what I mean? And now it's like, well, I might as well deal with her. I mean, after all, she gave me massages. She cooked for me, gave me some head, you know. All right. But that chick right there, that's a bad bitch. Oh, you ain't gotta do nothing, baby. You ain't gotta do a damn thing because you come equipped. That's how they essentially are looking at the good quality man. You're boring. You're lame. You're square. So I'm trying to convince myself to go ahead and take you seriously or take it to another level because I really don't want to. But if you can prove yourself to me enough, then maybe I'll feel guilty enough to go ahead and do it. Maybe I'll feel forced enough to go ahead and do it. Maybe I'll feel justified enough to go ahead and do it. I hope y'all following me. Let me see. Who else do I have before I continue with the video? Thank you so much, Chris. It says she actually thinks that just came up with something new. Different women, same toxic rhetoric, man. And this is why we got to break the patterns. Hold on, y'all. Somebody else got shout out to you, to Block the Truth for your cash out. Appreciate you as well. Let me see. Am I caught up? I got FS clear. I think I am. So I'm back at FS. Now I do see the rest of y'all donations. Thank you so much. The Great. Thank you so much, The Great, and thank you so much, Twink Daddy. I'm gonna read that in a second, but I'm gonna go ahead and play some more of this video because y'all know they be trying to glitch us and hate on us. Hold on.
That was my discernment that I also ignored and had good reason to question his actions because...
See what I'm saying? That was my discernment, aka my divine intuition, you know, that I ignored because I just wanted the dick so bad, you know. I mean, he loved by me.
They weren't real, but I wanted them to be, and I believe that they were during that time. To me, that's still no excuse to get pregnant that soon. However, since sharing this information, there's been many women who, if you've shared your story with me, thank you for trusting me with it, that have expressed to me to not fixate so much on how long I did or didn't know him, because the reality is some men change during pregnancy, after pregnancy. This could happen to anyone.
This is another freaking look, ladies, we will never do better. We will never evolve and grow. We will never level up until we take accountability and responsibility for our own actions. Stop blaming everything on everybody else. Stop blaming the men. This is the same thing that these chicks try to say, right? This is the same excuse, along the same lines of an excuse that these chicks try to use when it comes to being married, right? Well, you can be married and, you know, you still become a baby mama because It's about the likelihood. It's about prevention. Like, it's about trying, bitch. Not calling that bitch, but I'm just being facetious and silly. Like, look, don't take this personally. We don't even try. The objective is to at least try. At least try not to become a statistic. At least try not to become a baby mama. At least try to have a family structure, to not have a broken home, instead of saying, well, I mean, technically it could happen to anybody, and technically it could happen anyway. The objective is prevention. What strategies can we utilize to prevent certain outcomes? What can we do actively to, again, not become a stereotypical type of woman? Like, that's the objective. So I don't like how she's pretty much trying to say, well, yeah, I'm a baby mama, but it's really not my fault because he loved by me. And it wasn't my fault because even if I would have tried to get to know him, he probably would have still did the same thing. This pisses me off. It's still a way to deflect and escape accountability. That's what she essentially is doing right now. Yeah, and I'm trying not to beat myself up so much about just hopping in the sack with him and, getting pregnant, because it's other women out here who were with their baby daddies forever and he still did them dirty. Let's listen. This pisses me off.
Thank you for trusting me with it. That have expressed to me to not fixate so much on how long I did or didn't know him, because the reality is some men change during pregnancy, after pregnancy. This could happen to anyone. This has happened to people who have known the man they've had a child with for years. And that's
I hate how disingenuous y'all are being right now. Thank you, Christopher. Give me a second, y'all. I'm going to read all of those in a second. Give me a minute. I really hate